Hey there, it's o2manyfish, and it's February 26th, 2022, and we haven't done an update in a while, so we're doing an update for everybody that keeps asking for updates. Back in December, while I was having fun in Hawaii, we had a frigid rainstorm, which took out a part of the controller for the aquarium, which took out the heaters for 24 hours, and things got really cold. And I got back home within a week. Got the issue replaced, taken care of in 24 hours. It was a week before I got back home. Everything looked great. And then over the period of the next 3 to 5 weeks, just massive loss of SPS corals, both inside and outside. Some LPS, but mostly it was the SPS corals. Huge loss of color, brownouts, uh, the Montes all lost their green color. Everything turned white. So here we are in February. That happened the second week of December, and I'm finally comfortable in shooting the tank again and showing it off because it's got some color in it. But some of the things we'll talk about. This giant Monty colony is supposed to be green. It's white. Interesting enough, the color is coming back to it on the underside first. I would have thought it would come back on the tips where it's getting the light, but it's actually the underside that's getting the color back green first. Our Oregon never flinched. We lost our Solomon corals. We also in December we added Pantarraya ECM 63 from Unique Corals. This thing is a beast. I got to move it to the back of the tank where it's hidden, but oh my god, does it move a ton of water. The fish did well with the temperature issues. As you can see, they're all out and about, and we didn't have any issues with the fish loss, no ick outbreaks or anything like that. We've had a collection of these Anthias, and I can't remember the names, but when they're out underneath the lights and cruising around, they have a red V that goes from their dorsal fin all the way to their tail and back. This is the first time I've ever bought these Anthias. It's the first time I've ever seen them. I bought them on 2 trips to the wholesalers at Pacific Aqua Farms, and on both batches, I don't think I lost a single one. They went into the tank and started eating right away. They've added a lot of movement. They're not the brightest and prettiest of Anthias, but they are cool fish to add to the tank. Also, we'll come down here. We'll see our joculator is doing really well. He is kind of very perfect, obese side. This from Eric at Among the Reef. Just went in the tank and was totally happy to move in with us. And eventually we're going to hopefully find a mate for him. Our goldflakes are doing well. Our regal's doing well. Our venustus are growing up slowly. Nice, happy, healthy, wide fish there as well. We still have our blue tangs without the tails. There's 2 of the 3 of them. Through this, here's a part of the loss in the tank here. Well, one, this is the Jetta Mine Trick. It's just starting to show some green and red polyps. Everything pretty much turned brown on it. You can see the areas up here. It's finally coloring up again. Up here, you can see the the Monopora is just starting to show some green. All that green was white. You can see how much of it we've lost. That big mound right there with just a couple little edges of life on it, that was our Kung Pao Money. So it took a big, crazy hit. Our big stag across the top got some damage. Through here, we threw out, well, there's a 5-gallon bucket. And as you can see, that's all the stuff that came out of here. We lost a bunch of clams. Our yellow tip tort colony, our front one, which had taken up this whole area and had done so well in the 560-gallon tank, we probably threw away half that colony. Our other yellow tip tort colony in the back, we threw away probably 75% of that colony. Everything that was growing out on this ledge is gone. All of our deep water corals are gone. Our fox flame, we've got 1 yellow tip showing up on it now. Looks like maybe a couple more starting to pop out. The Gorgonians, they looked bad for a couple weeks and now have come back really well. The Sinularia, I've never known Sinularia to be upset, this one especially, but as you can see, it's not quite reaching up even past the top of the pinnacle rock. It was going brown and sloughing tissue, but it seems to have stopped doing that and coming back a little bit better. And let's see. We don't get to do top down on this tank very often, but here's a top down. You can see some of the great big spaces that are missing. And then this is one of the things that really delighted me. I'm going to try to zoom in on this patch right here. I know we're shooting through top down, but that is orange with red polyps. Pretty cool that that's kind of popped up in there. We're shooting with a Polyp Labs filter right now. We're not under blue lights. We're under regular 20K lighting. So not everything is saturated out, but that is all orange base with red polyps coming out of it. So that's pretty cool. Got some other top-down shots here. Okay, here's the end of the tank. Got picked up a little flame angel about a month and a half ago. He's doing really well. Our assessors are in there, happy as can be. So that's just a quick little update for now. I got to do some cleaning on the outside tanks, and I'll get you guys an update on the frag tanks. And sorry, it doesn't look better.